Hello, my friends. My name is Unkie, and welcome back to another episode of Harvestella. Today, I want to cogito ergo sum. I don't remember what that's supposed to mean in Latin. We're so close to finishing Geist and Unicorn's quests that I certainly feel like we should maybe do this, or at least one of them. I feel like we should do at least one of them today, because the other main thing that I want to do today, a couple videos ago, we found the card key. Where is it? Valuables. And it was like, this might work in something. We're like, yeah, duh, I have no idea where this would work. Well, one of my wonderful commenters said, you'll want to do some research to find where the card key is. Subtle hints there that you put way too much trust that I'm smart enough to figure that out. But I think what that means is that if we go to the Astrum Helix research facility, we'll find the place to use the card key, and then we'll unlock something. I don't know what it is going to be. That'll be really, really cool. So I want to do that. I want to probably finish up Dianthus's quest, and then before we really progress the story anymore, I would like to finish Unicorn's quest, and then we will have every single friend quest, save for Arya, because this one's tied to the main story, finished. And that will feel really good. I think that it makes the most sense to finish all of that stuff up together. Have them at max before we finish the game. I just really like that feeling. Now, I have mentioned that I want to get these, and I still do. We have 76,000 Grilla, but I do this a lot where I talk about I'm going to get something and then I don't do it. I was doing a little bit of math. Look at my beautiful farm. I was doing a little bit of math. We're on day 21, so we have 9 days left until summer. Well, my friends, I was on the wiki looking up how much it would cost. Let watermelons can only be farmed in the summer. And I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, I want to just do all Let watermelons for here. Well, apparently, and I need to go to the shop to confirm this, they're 20. Oh, while I'm here, I can get these coconuts. They're 2,500 each. So that means if I want to fill all, I think it's 65 spots, I'll need like $160,000. Yikes! 160,000 Grilla, I mean. That's a lot of money. But I think that I will be able to profit quite a bit because they sell for a lot. So we're going to shoot for that. Now, in addition to that 150, now if I don't make it, because that's a lot of money to save up, that's fine. I'm not stressing about it. You know what I mean? We'll buy as many as we can, and then we can easily just, do the math and still have everything else that we need there. All right, peppers are ready. Oh, are these done or are these still growing? They're still growing. Okay. The other thing that I was looking at,
hello, little
come
puppies.
summer, bellhop. So I'm going to bust out the, let's head.
Puppies.
Thank you. Let's go back to the farm. And then I am going to pull up, remember my spreadsheet on seeds? I made one for the summer. Okay, let me pull that up really quick. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet for summer profits. I now have one for spring and summer. I might post this somewhere, or maybe add the link to the Google Docs when I finished it. Summer, right? So this allows me to figure out what is going to make us the most amount of money, because I want to maximize profits, right? Let watermelon, look at this. These sell 175 profit per day. This is higher than anything else we've seen before. I mean, the highest that we got over here was 43. So summer is really the place to make money. That's kind of the MO to try and max this out. I almost want to make a priority and let the rest of the farm go fallow, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. So sea-tied garlic obviously makes a lot of money. This is 58 profit per day. It takes 6 days to grow. You can only harvest it once. They sell for 1,000. These are all normal quality. I should probably put this in here. Bellhop, look at this. These do not make a lot of money. These actually make the least amount of money. But over here, you see this floating 115. What the heck does that mean? Well, I was on the wiki, and I was reading about it. This bellhops are interesting in that they take 7 days to harvest, and then 1 day to regrow, and then they just regrow basically for the rest of the month. So you just get bellhop after bellhop for the rest of the month, and you just an unbelievable amount of bellhop. Now, these do not become profitable until 13 yields if you just sell the bellhop. But it says it is recommended to sell them as hop juice, as this sells for significantly higher at 115 Grilla. So if each bellhop becomes one hop juice, then this price goes from 45 to 115. And this shoots up to 71. Now, this is actually underestimating it because remember, if we have a fermenter level 3, which I'm pretty sure we do, then you put in 25 and you get 36. So for the initial cost of 25, you get even more of these. So I guess I could do the math and, 115 times 36 divided by 25 and then give you the accurate. But this is like really, really good. So in order to have half of my farm, I think is what I estimated would make sense. Gives me enough farming space to grow the rest of my crops, finish out these order books, get to the 25 par, turn everything into, juice and jam and all of that other stuff. Because what do we got here, right? Sea Tide garlic, Numble Mom. I still don't really know what everything in the summer can turn into. So if I were to do half, that's another like $60,000. So we're already at $200,000 initial cost to try and be as productive as possible in the summer. So all of that is to say, we're going to wait on those guys a little bit. I know I do this a lot. But I don't sit down and I don't evaluate every single little aspect of the game before I start talking. I'm just kind of out here shooting from the hip most of the time. So you'll have to forgive me if I am not accurate 100% of the time. Okay, it looked like we needed some tingle radish. We need some of this lettuce. Maybe, let's see. Let's go ahead and plop these bad boys down. Right there. Hi, yeah, I think we're getting to the point where we can start growing grass again. We just needed a bunch of flour, if I remember correctly, because it takes like 10 of these to grow 4 flour, something like this, or to produce 4 flour, I should say. Where did my other seeds go? Lettuce, this is what I wanted. Take that. All right. Oop. Oop. And then carrots. It's actually more efficient if I do this. And then I do this. Hi-ya. Okay, let's gather all this stuff up. Oh, I'm so glad that these just like never get torn down. Time for more tomatoes. It might actually not be time for more tomatoes. I'm gonna look at the in a second. I'm gonna look at the spreadsheet again and see if those go beyond 10 days in terms of reharvestability. Then there's no.
Bursting to be harvested.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Then there's no point in really making any more. All right. So after this, I think we'll go see Dianthus. Should we see Dianthus before or after? I don't know. Those, I think I might want to see him last. Oh, 36 sugar. Hello. Backpack is full. I have a full backpack and I have the max backpack. Torture. Okay. Well, let's drop a bunch of this stuff off then. We're just going to grow as many tingle radish as we can for the rest of the month. And then when we run out of tingle radish to grow, we will, slowly go down the profit curve. There we go. Hi-ya. Okay, so we have already gone. Okay, now we can grab this. Curry spice. Oh my gosh. Is that high quality? Did I just get a massive pile of high quality curry spice? I sure did. Great. Well, we can sell a bunch of this stuff. Let's see. What are we going to put in our... Okay, so I think we just got a bunch of pepper. Okay, we're going to sell this. We're going to sell a ton of... Wait, no, we're going to... Actually, my bad. We want to keep this at 25. So we'll sell 11 of these. Beautiful. We have a lot of flour. I don't really need to worry about flour too much anymore. How much high quality coconut do I have? Ooh, here we go. We'll take all of this. That's going to give us a ton of high quality, a ton of high quality, what do you call it? Coconut milk. It'll be delicious. Okay, and we'll sell the rest of this stuff. Something tells me tingle radish. Okay, no, not that. We can also do way more pepper again, right? Yeah. In fact, I kind of want to do high quality pepper. Do I have Normal and high quality pepper maxed out. I do, but I can always use more because it will just sell. Beautiful. So we're doing coconut, high quality coconut. We're doing high quality pepper. I think that's all we have the slot. We got to throw this in there. And then it's just stuff we're going to sell. Okay. Man, you know what I could make is strawberry juice. I'm sure that it makes strawberry juice. We could make more peach juice. I should probably double check and see which ones of these sell better as juice than they do. So we'll put this back for now. You know, these all make vegetable juice. And man, the dressed lettuce turned into vegetable juice might be profitable too. But I only have one fermenter and it's not, there's no spot for it. We can definitely store this right here. There's no spot for it yet, but there will be a spot for it. So this is, okay, let's take a look. This is the other thing that I was thinking about. Dessert maker. Let's throw those in there. Beautiful. Let's throw those in there. Okay. So we have our wonderful orchard taking off back here. Okay, so here is the third thing that I wanted to run by you. Obviously, we talked about how I had not incorporated the thought of these processors into my layout. So I spent some time with my little bit of draft paper. My online draft paper, and I envisioned what it would be like when we unlock this. We need 200,000 to unlock this. If we can hit our profit goals for the end of the month so that we can fully maximize, you know, Islet, watermelon, and bellhop, we will get there so fast. Okay, so let's look at my plan. I think it's perfect. It's as good as it's going to get. It is right here. Okay, so this is my current farm right here, right? This is the 5 trees. Here are my little shrubs. Here are the other trees. These are my 2 level 3 processors. Obviously, you recognize this. You've seen it every day. So this was my original idea, is that I was going to do this and just do a row of processors in the back and then rows of trees. Basically, just move everything down 3 slots. Problem with this is, with this path right here, you see this, you lose a whole row from the farm. Not the biggest problem in the world, but it kind of sucks. So here is what I did instead, is I have this group of trees right here that I've already planted, right? Oh, and the other problem is I would have to chop down all of these trees and replant them, right? So that means I've got to go farm more promise fruit. It just costs, I'm just losing money doing this. You know, I have to chop down all of the shrubs that I planted here. So I found the perfect solution. These trees can go here. You have 9 level 3 processors that are, I'm assuming, 4 slots. Then you have enough space right here for 4. Obviously, like the battery charger and the chaos cleaner can be over here, whatever is needed. Then I can have another group of 10 trees right here. I have this path between here. I don't really need a path between here and the fence. It's not really necessary. The trees are like spaced out enough that you can kind of walk through it. And then I don't lose any space here. Now, my only complaint is that this is going to look really bunched up. And what I think it would look nicer, is if we had the rows going, you know, vertically here. So 2 groups of, 8, running this way. And so that would require me chopping these down and then putting them back this way. I will wait until after these fruit to do this, and maybe wait till winter or something like that. And then over here, this was just me doing a little estimation, trying to figure out how much bellhop and all that. So that is my plan. I will do my best to not stress about this until we get to this point, because I know I can just go on and on and on and on. Do you ever have anyone in your life that just talks about their plans nonstop, but it doesn't seem like they ever actually get to executing their plans? Well, that's me. I get there eventually, but man, do I have to just think out loud about it for all of eternity. Okay, we're all growing and learning. We're all trying to be better people. So I am actually just going to stuff all of this stuff back in here before I sell any of it. We have plenty of time before we need to sell any of this. I would love to see sort. Am I going to get into a bunch of combat? I don't think so. I mean, I have plenty of food, so one last thing. Let's put this in the chaos cleaning. There we go. Okay, I am going to wait until the end of the day. I'm going to go explore now. Let's go explore. I said I was wondering if I was going to get into combat. Yes, we're going to go to the Astrum Helix Research Facility. My goodness. I'm all over the place. I have been, well, take a bunch of this juice just to be sure. I don't have any food in here, so we're fine. I have finished Mage Seeker. That felt really good to get off my plate.
Bye-bye.
I'm back on track with my time at Sandrock. Super great. But then I also did a live stream of Palia. It's not up, but it's a very fun game. No one came and watched it, but I live streamed it at like, this is not where I want to go. Silly me. But I also live streamed it at like, 10 in the morning. And you're all probably at work. 10 in the morning, Pacific time. I announced that I was going to live stream it, and I didn't say what region or whatever time zone I was streaming at. So very few people came by. It's not up yet because there were a few parts where like the game kind of crashed and sat for 15 minutes, and I just wanted to watch and make sure that everything was kosher. It was my first time really live streaming anything, and so I just wanted to review the video and make sure that I'm not like accidentally flashing my passwords on screen or something like that. I don't think I am, but it also doesn't hurt to just check. All right. I'm going to do the long way through here. We're going to... the part of the reason is I think we can get a bunch of materials if we fight our way through here. Specifically the, like, weird plant dudes. The weird plant dudes. Oh, I mean, there's these things to gather. Maybe I'll hustle. You know what? I'll zip by and go straight to the doors. There we go. There's a level 2 repair point that I don't think I've been in yet. It doesn't look like it. Do I have a level 2 repair kit? I just have a bomb. Dang it. But I have, well, we should check. Hold on. Let's just look at the map. Does this get us all the way to the top? No, because there's 3 different sections. So this looks like a place. Is that door open? I'm not really sure. I want to run here, but anytime I see those plant guys, I think that they can sometimes drop nitro pineapple seeds. Also, if you look, there are the like grass little spots, and those will give us. So I think it's worth it to just do a long run through here. If we don't get caught fighting every single one of these guys, we should be fine. We should be fine. So I'll zip through here, and I will, cut to the relevant bits so that you're not watching. So yeah, see, not this guy. I don't care about this one, but let's come over here, and let's like drop one of these on this dude. And maybe they'll give me nitro pineapple. Anything? Nay? Bummer. And now I'm out of juice. Let's eat this. So nice to have Arya back in the party. I love it. The other thing is I should be getting job points really quick now. Look at that. I got job points for this, and I haven't even... Reload 3. Why not? Why not? We're going to get job points really quick because I have these 2 rings, which I'm pretty sure give us more job points. And that's really, really good. Isn't it? Okay, here we go. Powder leaf. Okay, so we can just farm this stuff. So even though we can't grow it back at home, we can come here and farm this stuff. That's good to know. Okay, so that's the elevator. This is gonna fall. We've been here before. Not here. Nothing. Nothing. They're holding out on me. Okay, is this it? Or is this open for me? Okay, this opens. So I don't think there's anything past here that we need to care about. We'll just keep going up. We'll do our best to find this place. I should have brought really inexpensive food to eat to keep my stamina up. I didn't really think about that. Okay, so that goes back down. I don't think there's anything there. I think we've been there. So we just want to keep going up. 3 o'clock. I think that thing killed me one time, if I remember correctly. Look at that. There's a spot right there. Does that elevator to the top? Interesting. Okay, so we want to go. Both of these get us there, it looks like. Really interesting. What the heck is Emo doing all the way down there? Run past you. Totally ignore. There we go. Nitro pineapple seeds. Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, okay, how in the world? That's obviously something I haven't gotten yet. Cool. Is that just because of the level 2 repair kit? Yes, I think this is just level 2. This does not look like it needs a cart. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going up. Whoa, blocking the door. Super rude. Can we switch, please? No?
Phew. You have to know when to stand down.
There. Man, I remember... Oh, it's so fun to come back here. I remember climbing up this, and every single time we'd get through the tower, we'd get some crazy new bit of story. This game is masterful at just drip feeding you story in a way that keeps you coming back and wanting more. It's so good. It really is. I mean, you've all played this now quite a bit, and so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is brilliant. Okay, there's a door. There's a door that I haven't opened yet. That might be it. That actually might be it, and it might be worth just taking this monolite to the top. Or is there an elevator near that I can take to the top? There's the elevator over here. Let's take the elevator to the top of this section. Instead of walk all the way there, because it is getting a little bit later. Let's see. Middle layer. Let's take a look. So that got us here. Did I not unlock the elevator at the top here? Where was the door that I was just looking at? It's there. And we're here. It's a big fear monster. Okay, we're just going to have to take the long way. We're going to assume that... Yeah, because we came that way. Okay.
Thank you.
I know I'm just eating up all this precious food. Can I fight this thing? I wonder if I can.
That enemy looks to be on another level. We're better off avoiding it.
You think so?
I'll do my best.
I think so too. That thing is really strong. Okay, bye. Okay. Let's make sure we're going the right way. We are. Here's another room, another epic story room.
Let's get this over with.
Polluted Earth. I think we have more than enough of that stuff that we don't really need to worry about farming it. I think. I shouldn't make that commitment without knowing for certain. Can we come in here and just like...
I'll do my best.
I feel like these will drop goodies. Goodies worth farming. Okay. That noise that the poison ground makes really is something kind of brutal. Ignore. There. Oh, please tell me this is it. Promise fruit sapling. That's nice. You held the car key over the terminal. Yes! We found it. Oh, I'm so happy. And there's a chest. Broken katana. Whoa! We found it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Where is it? Old scabbard, worn out scabbard, doesn't look usable as is. Someone might be looking for it. Broken katana, doesn't look useful as it is. Someone might be looking for it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. 7:30. What's the fastest way to get to... Are we going to be able to get it back today? Because we got to go to the map. Well, we're here. Can we just go back to the beginning? Where's the nearest monolith? Maybe if I... Oh, sorry. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to run here. Can we take the monolith back to the beginning? Because I think we're actually really close. We're really close if we walk there, right? If we go to the front of the ground floor of this and then go to the map. It was on the overworld map and it was like hiding behind a building. Ooh, I'm so excited. Can we take... Is there a monolith up here? There's that scary dude. Ow. He stunned me. Might have been smarter just to take the elevator down. Might be doing this the hard way. Yes, here we go. Entrance. Okay, we have... Where was it? It was like over here, right? So cool. You know, this really gives me the vibe of Chrono Trigger in the future when the world's totally destroyed. There we go. Oh, you actually found them. Yes, they've seen better days, but these are definitely the right ones. I've been searching for these forever. Please let me see them before you go. Thank you. You can keep the sword and the scabbard as a token of my thanks. What do you mean they're no good to you like this? The mysterious man put the broken sword into the rusted scabbard. It's like... I like that it's like, we're so stupid we have no idea that we could do this. And as he did, the sword and the scabbard started shining a blinding light. It's funny that we didn't try to do this. Yes. Is this one of the classes? Yes, the sword and the scabbard look good as new again. Tell me this is like one of the new classes. Keep it and it will draw out your ultimate power. You acquired the sword and the scabbard. Samurai's innermost secrets awaken heightened powers within Unkie. Cleaving with a single blow, slicing through all in its path. You acquired the Samurai job class. So cool. A job that excels at physical attacks. It uses posture changes to unleash different sword skills with various effects. Posture changes. Okay. So by then, now I'll be able to go there too. What in the world? The mysterious man disappeared in a puff of red mist. There's no one else in here now. Well, that was wild. Okay, cool. Well, we have a new class. Are we going to be able to make it back? I think so. We go back to the Astrum Helix Research Facility and then port home. We'll be fine. Oh, I can't wait to try this out. So cool. Samurai. Samurai was a class. I did play a fair amount of Final Fantasy XIV. Love that game. But Samurai was not one that I ever played. I was a white mage. My first time through. Can we look at this? Yes, Samurai. I have no beautiful patterning on this. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. I never even noticed this before, right? So this is panel 1, right? And you get like a little bit of detail. Panel 2, you get more detail. Level 6 closeness with Justina, and I think I have to unlock more of these. I haven't been doing that much. And then panel 3, when you've really been going hard. Okay. Well, we should be able to unlock all of them now. Cool. Well, we're going to have to roll with this. The Common Era, a one-shot deadly technique handed down in a country in the Far East. Their way of life reflected in a sharpened blade. Shiden. Shiden? Oh, Shiden's the ability. Duh. What's this do? A ranged slash and lightning attack that can be charged up to 2 times. Okay, can we look at some of these? Step. Oh, yeah, we know that. A dash. Utsusemi, temporarily raise your own critical hit rate. Dang, that's really good. Shorten dodge, enhance normal attack. Shiden 2, and that's the same as this one, right? Just charges, but it does more damage. Enhance the skill Shiden. Okay, cool. So you have 2 abilities are basically this, which raises your critical hit rate, and then charge up this. Cool. Oh, I can't wait to try this out. I can't wait to see my awesome outfit. Okay, do we have anything we want to drop off here? Yes. Yes, yes. I guess we'll just freaking sell the extra saplings. There's no reason to hang on to them anymore. I mean, I guess I won't sell them until I've fully decided that my farm is perfect. We're going to need to make food. We're running low on food. Anything cool here? Nope. Oh, okay. Bedtime. Bedtime. And then, what do we got? 30? We have tons of time. What should we do with the rest of our day? Rarely do I find myself in a spot where I'm not sure what I want to do. It's not a bad spot to be in. I guess we could just do Dianthus and Unicorn's quest, but that seems like check the letter from Arya. Oh my goodness, we have a... Oh, that's right, because she's got her own side quest now. Let's go do that. Yes. Great. Well, thank you, game. You have answered my questions. Did I forget to water? I think I forgot to water my crops over there. That is a huge miss. Okay. To test my hypothesis. Continuing on with our prior discussion, I've tried giving it some thought on my own, but have made no progress. And so I've decided to ask the elements. Honestly, I'm a little scared, but I can't leave my hypothesis untested. I also don't want to keep you out of the loop, and so I'd like you to come with me. I'll meet you at the Castle of Illusion. Looking back now, so much has happened during this little crusade of ours, from reliving beautiful memories to our encounter with Monacaros, and finally to learning the truth behind my memories. Of all of them, these memories will shine the brightest of all those experienced in my long, phantasmal existence. I would like you to come to the forest. I wish to speak about the future. Yours truly, Unicorn. So sweet. Oh, look, I didn't even think about how we can look back at all of our mail. That's so cool. Okay. Let's do a little farm villain. You know, the other thing I forgot to do yesterday was pet my animals. How are they doing on feed? They got 4 days left worth of feed. Totally got distracted and didn't do any of my householder chores. Man. Okay, we know the carrots are harvestable. Let's see. Is the cucumber harvestable? Not yet. Should have just an obscene amount of coconut milk now. An obscene amount of black pepper. Ooh. I wonder if we can make a ton of... Look at those. Just giving me high quality promise fruit like crazy. That's great. I would like to make a bunch of that apple juice. That sounds delicious. Okay, let's go get ourselves a bunch more uni onions. And a bunch more carrots. I think this is all we need at the moment.
Hello, little crappies. Hiya.
Oops.
Take this. Hiya. Take that. Hiya. Take this. Hello, little crappies. Take that. Take this.
Okay.
Hello, little crappies.
All right, we need to plant honeyflower.
Hello, little.
These are all gone.
crappies.
How do we have enough time? We have 33 ready to harvest in 6 days. Yes. Is this enough? Is this enough for the spot? Let's find out. But this will be the last crop, actually. Where's my honeyflower seeds? Here we go.
Take this. Hiya. Take this. Take that. Take this.
Cool. Look at all this good stuff. So awesome. Okay, let's check the cave really quick. Oh, Revel Peppers. Oh, so many.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Are these ready yet? No. God, they're so pretty. I love them. Okay. Well, we just got a bunch of nectar cane. So why don't we throw that in the dessert maker? Let's take a look and see how much we have. 21 and 6. Let's see. So I think we need 25. Let's take a look at what our stocks are. Okay, we can do a bunch of the high quality. That's good. These don't go in the those don't go in there in the spice maker. So I don't know. Let's see if we have. Well, hang on to that. See if we have enough of any spice to throw in there. 56. We're going to sell a bunch of these. And sell 11 of these too. We certainly don't need 43 sugar. Oh yeah, we could do these. What was the last thing I wanted to check? Promise fruit. Look, we have 25. And we're going to keep getting those all season long. Let's make promise fruit juice. Oh wait, we don't have the thing set up and I don't have a spot for it. Womp womp. Okay, well, let's have to wait. I think we said we were going to sell all of this stuff. Is that right? We are going to make ourselves my vegetable muffins, one of my favorites. So we need to start making ourselves some more vegetable juice and vegetable jam, huh? The jam takes so long to make. Gosh, 2 hours? How much do we need to make? We can make like 3 of these. We don't need a ton. I want to go try out the samurai combat just to see it, but it's not like we're going to go spend a bunch of time doing combat today. So where's a good spot to go do that? You know what a good place to be would be where we can farm batteries, actually, because we're going to need those. We need those because there's a bunch of doors not open yet. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go say hi to Arya, which is... Hear what Arya has to say at the Castle of Illusion. Okay.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, I want to do that first because I want to keep the story going. I don't want to spend so much time... No, land. I don't want to spend so much time doing combat that we miss it. We miss this and we want to... What in the world is this? Is this it? Is this my quest? Yes. Now, we're all here. Sorry for the short notice, Anthus, but I'm glad you could make it. It's fine. What did you mean, though? You said you wanted a physical examination? But you don't look injured. From what I can see, you appear to be in good health. Well, actually... She explains. I see. You'd like me to check if your personality is artificial like ours? What a crazy thing to ask someone. You could only ask Dianthus that because they will just take it at face value with no emotional response. But if you were to ask anyone else that you know in this game or in the world, I mean, in this game, they'd probably be like, that's crazy, but crazy stuff happens. In the world, they'd be like, you're crazy. Somebody get you some medication. That's right. We won't need to perform any kind of physical examination on you to determine that then. As I explained to you before, you are the real Arya. They already knew. I love this. Our own experiments confirm that you are Arya Leventhal, a Cain subspecies of human. Really? Are you 100% sure? Absolutely. We wouldn't have delegated full access to you without such confirmation. That's true, I suppose. Is a really good point. I didn't think about that. From the cells we collected from you, we concluded that you are the same individual as Arya Leventhal. Markers such as the base sequence of your DNA and brainwave patterns all corroborated our reasoning. I can show you the results from the experience if you have doubts. Experiments. No, that's all right. Just out of curiosity, though, what would have happened if my personality was implanted by you omens? That is a redundant hypothesis. Why? While it may well be possible from a technological standpoint to transfer personality data between humans, in reality, we cannot do it. Any technology that interferes with human consciousness is an infringement on the 3 major regulations. What are the 3 major regulations? Are they going to go iRobot on us? I think Geist mentions those before. What are they exactly? You don't know either? The 3 major regulations are a set of ethical rules from our developers put in place before us. So when I say, are they going to go iRobot on us? I'm talking about Isaac Asimov's 3 rules of robotics. And if you haven't had a chance to read any Isaac Asimov, he was talking about stuff that's so relevant today back in like the 50s. One of the most prolific science fiction authors of all time. I think he wrote over 500 books. His iRobot series is a real famous one. He also wrote the Foundation series. The Foundation series predicted some crazy stuff that we see in politics today. He had a bunch of other series that were just absolutely brilliant. But let me look up the 3 laws of robotics before we get the 3 major regulations and see the similarities, because I'm curious. Okay. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. So you see how there's an order of importance there, right? Obviously, preserving human life is of most importance. So I think the 3 major regulations are going to they can't be, because, I mean, Geist was so willing to just blow up half the planet. Blow up the whole planet. Geist 1. Geist 2 was like, okay, we'll just genocide half of them all. Anyways, we'll see. In the movie iRobot with Will Smith, they played with this. It really didn't stick to Isaac Asimov's vision, because in the end, the AI was like, we'll have to kill some humans for the preservation of all, and that never flew in the novels. The novels are so much more nuanced than that Hollywood interpretation. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. The first one is the irreversibility of time. This is as Geist explained to you before. Time can only travel in one direction from the past into the future. This is why it would be impossible to create a time machine. The second one, well, if we can only travel forward in time, you can make a time machine and travel forward in time. In fact, I would argue that all of the humans from Lost Gaia that are currently in stasis are in time machines from their own perspective. Now, you can't make a time machine that goes backward in time, but you can certainly preserve your life long enough to progress forward, and you can suspend your consciousness that allows you to perceive the fast movement through time. The second one is the inalterability of humankind. Put plainly, we do not have the right to alter the scientific definition of the human. Interesting. So they never gave the AI the opportunity to go like postmodernist and be like, well, words can have any meaning. That's really, really cool. It is because of this regulation that we cannot transfer personality data between humans. Because order to transfer, because I'm assuming what that means, that in the scientific definition of humans, inside Omen's programming, then your consciousness, your brainwave state is intrinsic to your identity as a human, and to alter it by replacing it with another one would be breaking that regulation. That's how I'm reading that. I might be wrong. I see. If you implant personality data into someone, you could argue that they're not human anymore. It's essentially what I said, but much better. As AI, you don't have the means to address such a highly ethical issue. So they decided that AI mustn't be allowed to alter human personalities. Of course, now thinking about it, the Omen wouldn't have a law of robotics like a robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being come to harm, because we already know that they regularly just wipe out towns for population control. So like, that's kind of wild when you think about it. The humans of the past, when they programmed the Omens, they were probably sitting there and they're like, should we allow them to kill humans? And they're like, well, it might actually be really useful to have to do that. And they're like, okay. It's like, so, I want to believe that Arya's parents really stressed over that one before they decided on the pragmatist choice there. That's right. What's more, you humans don't possess the technology to transfer personalities amongst yourselves. That is why you have retained your original personality. How about that last one? Is he not going to tell us? Last one, cannot be spoken. Why not? I thought I had access to the highest level of protected information. Nope, it is not a matter of security. I simply cannot put it into words. The third regulations exist outside the realm of logic. What? Therefore, we are unable to express it within our logical ability. Well then, how in the world are you able to adhere to it if you do not understand it? Logic has its limitations. To find out, you would have to repair our core architecture. I see. It's like Wittgenstein's philosophy. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Essentially, you're saying, do we have to repair their core architecture now? This is so interesting. Essentially, you're saying that my consciousness is without a doubt that of Arya Leventhal. Yes, you are Arya Leventhal. Yes, no transfer procedures have been performed. You are undoubtedly you. Oh. That's good news, isn't it, Arya? I mean, yes, but it doesn't solve her mystery of why her brainwave suspended for so long. Yes, in a way. At least we found out that I'm not a fake, but now my research is back to square one. Now, how do we explain the 2,000-year blank space in my consciousness? Dianthus, please lend me your knowledge. That would be extremely difficult. If you look at it logically from within the scope of our known science, you shouldn't exist. So we're back to the third regulation. However, on the other hand, you could also suppose that some things surpass the realm of known science. Well, I'd say that's fair. Science is not complete. For example, the notion of there being a soul linked to the physical body. Are you being serious? I love that these Omen have gotten to the limits of their logic and are happy to throw it up into metaphysics because they just can't solve the problem. And this is what I love so much about this. Okay, so human beings that are very scientific, it's like, there's a lot of human beings that, say follow the science. The science is the answer. And then there is, other human beings that are very spiritual, religious or whatnot. And they say these things cannot be explained by science. These things are outside the understanding of the human being. And these two mindsets tend to conflict. They tend to clash, right? And what you end up happening, because humans have identities and humans want to adhere to what they believe is true, that, reinforces their own identities, is that they say, well, I'm right and you're wrong. And they refuse to acknowledge the other side. And, a common complaint that can be made about scientists is that anything that even has a whiff of spirituality, a whiff of woo-woo, we'll say, is just immediately discounted. And oftentimes, and I don't think you have to look very far to figure this out, oftentimes discounted without actually being scientifically explored to the fullest, right? Just because it may be, grates against our current understanding of the physical world doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily have merit. Now, I'm not saying that, the the spirit realm or whatever, and gods and angels and all of that is real, right? What I'm saying is right now, within the scientific method, I don't think, and I'm trying to use language that gives me wiggle room because I haven't done a ton of research on this. I don't think that you can use the scientific method to disprove something like God or the afterlife, right? At least not with the tools that we have in science. And so a lot of scientists just say, well, then it must not exist. But that's not really the logical conclusion. The logical conclusion would be, okay, well, we cannot investigate this now, so we're going to have to shelve this as unexplorable until we've developed the tools that allow us to explore it. But we don't do that because we're humans and we're innately irrational and we're emotional and we're tied to our identities and we want to be right and we want the other person to be wrong because if they're wrong, then we're right and that reinforces our identity. The Omen don't have this problem. They are just machines that calculate it out. And they literally got to the end of their ability to calculate the problem and said, there is an entire problem set that is outside the realm of logic. We know this because we have spent the past 2,000 years solving the entire logical problem set. So therefore, there must be a metaphysical realm and there must be a whole realm of metaphysics that we will never touch. And they could only come to that conclusion if they were purely logic. I love it. I love this so much. Okay. You must be malfunctioning. Is something broken in there? No, I am not. I believe this to be similar in nature to Geist's theory of the planet's memory center. When Geist reached the limit of logic, literally what I just said, he explained it by hypothesizing the existence of the metaphysical, what I just said. We already know that explanation to be correct up until a certain point, do we not? That being the case, the existence of a human soul would be a logical conclusion. It would be a logical conclusion within the framework of understanding that there are things beyond our logic. So essentially, we can hypothesize about things we will never be able to solve. This actually speaks to Gödel's, what is it called? Gödel's theory of incompleteness, I think is what it is, which basically determined that there are things he figured out mathematically using math I will never be able to understand, that there are things in the universe that are true that can never be proven. Okay. I see. The more logically you look at it, the harder it becomes not to include the metaphysical in your explanation. Yes, thank you, Arya. The metaphysical is just that which cannot be explained by modern science. That's all. Yes, much like how your predecessors would attribute all the laws of physics to God. Through our technology, we have understood everything there is to know about the hardware that is your brain. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about, that they know the human brain inside and out. We've barely scratched the surface on the human brain. But that alone is not enough to explain the blank in your consciousness. I see. Is it like how Geist couldn't analyze the Seas light? Yes. Sorry I couldn't give you the answer you were looking for. No, not at all. I think we've made progress. Great. It seems like the answer lies somewhere in the consciousness and the soul. Yes, this is so great. Oh my gosh, the journey that we have gone on from simple farmer to fighting for the saving of, the planet, to fighting for the preservation of all humanity, fighting to preserve what is right, to trying to then break through the barriers of science to understand the human soul. What a freaking journey this game has taken us on. It is so brilliant. It really is. Is there give me a game that has a better, more intelligent, thought out story. Man, because I'll play it. I will play it. Sigh. I'm a scientist though. Why am I trying to step into supernatural territory? Well, you don't have another, as a scientist, you don't have any other choice because we've just determined that the tools you have for science are not enough to solve the problem. So you're going to have to do some inner exploration. That is the solution. As much you hate it, you're going to have to get on your knees and pray or meditate or some other form of spiritual exploration to get you to the truth. Arya, my dear. For the sake of finding out the truth. I know, I'm just whining. I do love Arya so much. Anyway, I think we're done here. Thank you for coming, Dianthus. No problem. That's what I'm here for. You too. Thank you. I'll put some more thought into this when I get home. I'll let you know if I make any progress, so please wait for me until the end. Wait for me until then. The study of the soul. Closeness with Arya. We're so close. Philosopher's Stone. 3. Hermit's Root. Look at that. Critical hit rate and break gauge fill rate. That's actually, she's a really good companion to have. Because both of those things the break gauge fill rate is huge because it allows us to do big damage and flashy moves. But the critical hit rate is great because it's just bigger damage. Okay, 11:30 in the morning today, and we have already tried to crack through our understanding of the human soul. Wow. I think we said, oh my gosh, it's already been an hour. Okay, we're gonna have to save the samurai combat for tomorrow because I desperately want to finish up Dianthus' story. I really do, but I don't want this video to be an hour and a half. I don't. So we are going to do this today. You know what? I changed my mind. We have all the time in the world to finish these stories. I would really, really like to see this combat. Okay, hold on. I got to see where we farm batteries. What? Darn it. I think it's the Panthalassa Junction. I'm pretty sure it's the Panthalassa Junction, but let me double check.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Okay, so the wiki is telling me that I can find these in both the Phantasmagoria and the Panthalassa Junction. So why don't we go to the Panthalassa Junction first and just see what we can find. Panthalassa Junction. Here we go. It also said that there's some spots where they're harvestable. Okay, so this is below me, right? Here we go. We might be able to fight some of these fear monsters. I don't know. They're yellow. They're a little strong. Hold on. I am so foolish. I have to actually equip it first before I can use it. Crazy how that works. Okay, party. Which one are we going to get? We're going to give up mage. There we go. Why don't we go full melee? Shadow Walker. Why don't we switch it up? We've been doing this for a really, really long time. Assault Savant. Here we go. Punch slash slash. Is there another slashing one? Fighter. Who is in need of the most upgrade? I think we saw that Estina is very much in need of the upgrade. This one too, actually. Fighter is there. Why don't we do Mechanic? I'm not a big fan of Mechanic, but we do want to max them all out eventually anyways. Okay, and yes! Oh, so cool! Uh-oh. Alright. Where is something I can kill? I just realized that slashing damage probably isn't the best against these robots, but... Okay, it's a normal attack. Nice. Nice, okay. Z. So what does it mean that it can be charged?
Thank you.
Did I just fat finger a food? Of course I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't? Why would I have done anything else? It's pretty cool the way he runs. It's always asymmetrical, isn't it? Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, look at the dragon embroidery on this thing. So cool. Okay. Oh, you know what I like? It's quick. It's very, very quick, so I can get my 3 combo out and still get out of the way. That's nice. Slash. So what's this? How does this get charged up? I need to do... It's over. It wasn't that big of a deal. Limestone Beatrite. Where are these batteries? I guess this way is probably the better way to go. Maybe start with this and then, oh, resist. Not good. Let's see, how quickly does this level up? Pretty fast. Let's unlock that. And then I think we saw that Estina's... Okay, here we go. This is getting stronger too. Shadow Standard. Add combo to normal attack. That sounds cool. Crimson Iron. No batteries yet. Interestingly enough, the wiki said that you can actually farm them from the little like grass spots, which I think is really weird, the batteries. I think they come right out of these guys. You just yank the batteries out of them. Panthalassa Junction, or excuse me, Phantasmagoria Delicate Cog. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, you know, high quality ginger I can't complain about. I don't know why batteries would be in the grass. I mean, maybe they're just lying there. It's not something you can mine. I want to unlock the critical strike upgrade one. There we go. Sturdy screw. That's right. That one's super resistant to that.
That was a good workout.
So cool. The last time that I fished here, all I found was squid. Should we fish? No, I want to keep finding these batteries. Batteries are more important to me than squid that I can sell. They were cool looking squid though. They were very, very cool looking squid. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Poor shepherds. Remember when I thought for 20 seconds that these were humans trapped in robot bodies that had gone insane? That was a dark thought. Delicate cog. Empty battery ×2. Yes. That is so huge. Okay, so then the other thing... Ooh. How crazy would be to try and... I'd have no food, so I'm probably going to run out of stamina long before I could kill that thing. But we do need to go around and kill literally every single fear monster if we want to be full completionists. That's also how we're going to get... It's over. I kind of want to swap her out just because every time she says that, it makes me really, really uncomfortable. It's so weird that she whispers it. Okay, these guys are weak to the... Or resistant to my attack, so no point. Well, that was a cool little somersault you did, Joe Holly. Hurry up and die already. There we go. Can I unlock the second ability yet? Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, let's do it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Cool. Ooh, and I glow. Oh, that's so sick. I don't think these drop batteries. Let's see. Oh, we're out of freaking stamina again. Dang it. Not good. I guess I have to stop running. So just burning up every ounce of stamina that I have. Okay, please, 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 please give me 2 more empty batteries, please. Yes! So awesome. Wait. I'm just gonna, I mean, it doesn't really hurt. There we go. Ooh, big crits. Look at that. Big crits. Ooh, that is so good. Oh, this might be one of my new favorites. I didn't really like the melee for a while. It is single target, but when we're fighting fear monsters, we don't need to have freaking like AoE damage. In fact, single target damage might be the best. I mean, there's got to be a reason why this is like a hidden class. It's probably really, really strong. Okay, we got a little time. We're gonna like go ahead and just seriously. The groan as he's casting a line was hilarious to me. Let's see if we can catch a few fish in the last couple hours. We got 4 battery. We have 1 charger. This should be really, really good. I don't think we have a spot to place it yet, but we'll have one soon enough. Okay, new record, size 10. That seems pretty small. Go ahead and cast. So it's all squid over here, huh? Hopefully I catch something else. I mean, I think I'd fished like maybe 2 casts the last time I was here, so I really didn't spend any time trying to catch anything. I'm starting to think it's all squid over here. Well, we'll make a bunch of money. All right. It's late. Let's head back. Is there a monolith near? Yeah, let's just run to the monolith. Return home. Perfect. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for watching to the end. It would mean the world to me if you could hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about the new revelations that science can't solve at all. Sometimes you just got to look inward. You've got to discover the soul to really, truly understand humanity. So cool. I want you to know I appreciate you so, so much. I will bid you farewell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hey, that pepper made us good money. Look at that. We might actually be just fine in terms of our financial goals. All right. Good night, y'all.